you that Amelia Earhart was inspired to fly in this nation. It was in Canada, the Canadian National Exhibition, Toronto, where she was loved by a friend, a little sister. Look to the left wings right now as you see Carol Pilon flying in a whole different way. On the javelin, piece of wood between the two wings and the wires that hold them together. You can clearly see her there now. And she'll start out that way, and then in just a few moments she will climb to the cockpit and then up onto the upper wing. And her pilot will fly aerobatics with this metal remote steerman airplane as we turn back the hands of time to the March morning hour. Celebrate life in a whole different way. Between the wings. Carol Pilon from Gatineau, Quebec. And originally from Alaska, service in the Special Forces in the U.S. in Albany, down in Arizona. Her very trusting pilot, the trust in this relationship is off the charts. Marcus King. As they climb for altitude, they will trade it off for energy needed for more aerobatics. Smoke is on, and here she comes for more. Now, building up some power again and some altitude, with Carol Pilon still between the wings, now standing, no longer flying, making her way, as you can see, across to the cockpit now, climbing into the cockpit, and now up onto the upper wing, throttle back, she's climbing up on top now, no parachute. She is up on the stanchion now, pushing her back against that, putting her feet in the stirrups, and she's about ready now to signal to Marcus. The power is on, and that means she's ready to do some aerobatics from on top of the wing. Now keep your eye on the airplane and Carol. She cannot communicate via radio. You can imagine at over 100 miles an hour, the wind blasting into her face. You don't want to open your mouth at a time like that. So she's not going to communicate that way. The only way she can communicate So she's pumping the air and showing her fists and making it look like she's having a great time, because she is. That signals to Marcus that everything is fine. Signals to us on the ground that everything's fine. It's going to look like she's waving and hollering and hates the whole thing and wants to come down and may need help, but it's all about communication now and doing what she loves to do. So ladies and gentlemen, here she comes, Carol Pilon, Wingwalker. No, thank you. Oh my, what it takes to do something like this, and she loves it. You'll have a chance to talk to her a little bit later about this when she goes to the autograph tent. And that's a handshake you're never going to forget. Man, she has a grip. All started in a grocery store with her parents when she saw a TV ad for a local air show. There was a wing walker at the show. She was destined to do it from the age of 14 and just kept at it, doing everything she needed to do. Learning how to fly, be a pilot, be a mechanic. She travels with the plane and parts in her trailer, puts it together before the air show, hires a pilot so she can wing walk. And now a nice horizontal flat video as they continue to carve aerobatics with their wing walker, Carol Pilon, on board. Very shortly, we'll be doing a traditional maneuver in which she will shake her pilot's hand. They will get together in just a few moments as well. And why? Well, because she's not afraid to live her life.
They're gonna say, what a gal. I'm gonna play for the sky. I'm gonna miss the thing. I'm gonna have my fling. I'm gonna live till I die.
Traditionally, in the beautiful formations that you will make now, adding style for wing walking, in the tradition of the great wing walkers of the past. They may look foolish, but risks are being managed. Everything is thought out and well under control. Managing risk is an important part of aviation, and life for that matter. Carol Pilon, the joie de vivre, the wing walking zone, again, proudly Canadian, and as far as I know, the only Canadian in our great nation walking wings for a living. Once again, making it look pretty and beautiful on these passes with the tradition of the wing walkers of the past.